Okay, and we are live. We are live. You should be able to hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me in the chat so you can start, as always. Got someone typing. We have liftoff. Indeed. Thanks, Peter. So let's start off on pound yen. Okay, because I've just put out a trade on pound yen actually, and I'll explain why. So nothing's changed from the last live, really. We've come into a premium of that leg. We've got a daily level there. And going on to the lower time frames, okay, we had this here. Okay, so that was that. Obviously, stop loss above the high. The target on this is down here. Okay, it's down there. So if I just copy and paste that over to this side, you can see that right there. All right. We've got nice lows to take out. If that was to take it up, we'd obviously have liquidity there, resting below those lows, which is quite nice. So a good risk to reward. That's a 4.6, 29 pip stop, 133 pip target, because I'm going for 188,400 over here, which is just resting above that daily level of support just there, look. So it's just above. So that comes in at 188,288. Those two bodies. If we go down to the 4 hour now, I'm just going just slightly above. Okay, just slightly above. So yeah, that's that trade. We reached the initial TP for the long, the 189,800, obviously very nicely because we've tapped into there, which is that there. So we actually reached that TP, which is great. But obviously we also caught a decent amount of profit on the way as well. So very, very good. Very good. Euro yen. I'm actually expecting Euro yen to come to the downside as well. If we get our confirmation, it'll be a very, 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 very similar setup to GJ. Why is that? Well, if we go to the left-hand side a moment, just focus on that. Again, just because of those structure points, if we mark these on. Okay. From the high down into the low. Bearish structure. We can all see that clear as day. We've got a daily level there. Obviously, we've got the high there as well, similar to GJ. Similar to that, we've got the high there on GJ if we were to blast through. And obviously, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. Obviously, risk is managed as always. But yeah, similar thing on here. Waiting for that confirmation. So we'll have to see what this candle does in 26 minutes. And I will update you guys if there is any trade, because it would look something like this. So let's just make sure, yeah. So there's the target for yesterday, the TP2. So we could reach that if we do get a nice confirmation. Let's just say we end up closing there, for example, stop loss above the high, nice and safe. And then we target down there. So 16700, 16600, sort of around there, to be honest. Which would be also a very good risk to reward. So yeah, just keeping an eye on that. Just keeping an eye on it. So on the 1 hour, we obviously had that there, which to be honest looks like it enticed some sellers into the market, and then they've been taken out. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what that presents us. Okay, so let's have a look at GU. Okay, GU. The nice thing about GBP USD is how it's been reacting to this level here that was created on the 4 hour. Obviously, we've just wicked into that again on this current 4 hour candle. So if this price level can hold, then we should see, or we could see an up movement. But failing that, obviously, we've got this down here. If price did just want to collapse from there, then we've got that to keep an eye on. So yeah, it's one of those ones. Sometimes when GU doesn't align with GJ, obviously one of them's going to be going in the direction that we need to be going, and the other one will follow suit. So what I mean by that is, if GU goes up, GJ could potentially go up. If GJ comes down, GU could follow suit as well, because obviously it's the pound is the base currency there. So that's I guess you could say it's a bit of a hedge each way, because on this pair we're selling, on this pair we're buying. I know there are many other different factors, economic factors, because this is GBP USD, not GBP JPY. I know that, but sometimes pairs do have correlation, and just with experience and time in the market, you'll start to notice that as well. So that's what I'm waiting for on GU. We're just holding the buy positions that we are in. One nice thing as well that I do like about this is the fact that it's, obviously we haven't had a candle closure above, but we have sort of created that miniature leg upwards. We're now in a discount. We've tapped that level on the 4 hour. And it's looking like we're getting a nice rejection on the 1 hour as well. 30-minute. There's not been any 30-minute confirmations, but I'm not going to get into another long because we're already in the buys from here. Okay, from here. So up to there, that actually brings us to a 1-to-1. If I go over to here, that's this trade here. 1-to-1. 12900 as target. And yeah, just wait and see. You can see I've got the 56.18 area on there. We've got a daily level there as well that we're testing into. If we've got on the daily on the left-hand side, obviously we've got that. Obviously it was used yesterday, however, but that doesn't mean that it can't use it again today. So this, excuse me, this level here. Right, so that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. USD CAD, nice move down. We are obviously around here. We've not hit TP1 just yet. We are risk-free now. So we just have to wait and see what happens. If it means that we'll hold it over the weekend, we'll hold it over the weekend. It's as simple as that. And we will go from there. Okay, we'll go from there. But yeah, nice move there. We came to 32 pips in profit. Obviously our TP is just above that 56.18 area. If I go over to the left-hand side now, you'll see what that is. I did explain that in the last live, but let's just go through it again. So that's from this low to that high. So just above the discount is our TP1, which gives us a 1.89 risk to reward. Nice thing about this as well is we've also formed some nice bearish candles on the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, and not only that, we've also fulfilled this. I'm not going to draw too much on because it is quite congested at the minute, but we've also filled this daily imbalance. We've filled that now. So we could see a move away to the downside. So it's a nice setup, to be honest. Like, everything aligns very, very nicely. And the fact that the DXY is in there as well, again, everything aligns quite nicely. It really, really does. So let's get back into that one. Euro dollar, let's have a look at that. Nothing's really changed. Gold, nothing's really happened. Obviously euro yen, like I just said, I'm waiting for that confirmation. If/when we do get it, we might not get it today. So it will just be a case of coming back next week and seeing what's what. But we have ended the week profitable, which is good. Which is really good. So, that's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. Just following the system, following my plan. And yeah, we've had some good feedback on the excuse me, on the chat. Got a dry mouth. We've had good feedback on the chat. So it's good to see that everyone's taking value from this, from the trades. And yeah, it seems like everyone's following along quite nicely. So yeah, that's really good to see. So yeah, we can wrap it up there. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I will update the members if we do get into any trades on Euro JPY. But other than that, let's stay patient and let's stick to the plan because we know it works over time. So yeah, take care. See you in a bit.